Alright you guys, this is Nate95 here, and I'm making an introduction for squirrel hunters after getting a request from one of my subscribers. So I have every single kind of gun that you can buy for squirrel hunting in air gun form. PCP, I don't have PCP because they're expensive, but I have brake barrel, pneumatic pump, there's my brake barrel, Crosman Phantom, pneumatic pump, Remington Airmaster 77 CO2 22 caliber Crosman pellet gun, and then my pistol, then the ammo, Predator Polymags, Beaming Crow Magnums, Crosman Premier Hollow Points .177 caliber, Crosman Destroyers .177 caliber, and then Crosman Premier Hollow Points 22 caliber for the CO2 gun, and a pair of binoculars. Depending on, you're probably going to want a small pair of binoculars just to scout long distances if you don't have a scope on your gun. Then BBs, because the Remington Airmaster takes pellets and BBs. And then sunflower seed, if you're allowed to bait squirrels, then get sunflower seed or corn, just black sunflower seed or corn, and just put them in a big pile, and sometimes within a couple hours you'll get squirrels. And then a target. I got this Crosman varmint target at Sports Authority. You can get them on Crosman.com, PyramidAir.com. But you want target. You want a target of an animal, so you know where to shoot. Like this one has the target is on the heart and lungs, which is the chest cavity. You want to aim. When hunting squirrels, either you go for a headshot or you go for a shot in the chest. A shot in the chest, there's more vitals to hit. You can either hit the heart or the lungs. But in order to hit the heart or the lungs, you want to aim right behind the shoulder, because that's where they are. That's where the vitals are. So either go for a head or go right behind the shoulders. And that way the squirrel will, you'll hit his vitals and he will not be alive much longer. And then, here's a shot that I made with my Crosman Phantom from 58 feet with a Crosman Premier Hollow Point pellet. 58 feet, no variable zoom on my scope at all. And that's just sighted in from how, I sighted it in. So it hit, I was aiming at the white spot, it hit almost dead center. But I mean, if you get your gun sighted in that much, and you miss by that little, you're not really gonna need to, it's gonna be fine. So literally, if I wouldn't have, if you can get a pellet, if you can get a gun with your scope sighted in enough, then you should be good for hunting. And first, you wanna know how to shoot your targets, shoot your gun, and be accurate. That's why I have the targets, because I've been shooting pellet guns for a long time now, but I mean, if you're just getting into hunting, you're going to want targets to be able to shoot at. You're going to want targets to be able to shoot at, so that way you know you're going to be accurate and you're not going to have an off shot that's going to end up leaving a wounded animal or a missed animal or a missed opportunity. So get targets. I started off with cans. Cans standing up, then I moved to cans on the lying down, so you can see the silver bottom, because that's smaller. And then I went to that, and then I went progressively smaller. And then if you have a scope on your gun, like my Phantom and my Remington Airmaster, this scope's not sighted in. My brother knocked it off. We were hunting in the winter. He slipped. I was pissed. But you wanna sight the scope in. If you don't know how to sight the scope in, then don't even try. Well, if you don't know how to sight the scope in, don't just put the scope on and just try and shoot. You're going to need to sight it in, otherwise it's not going to be accurate, and that can result in a missed animal or an animal that gets away. Anyways, with your guns, I've had a lot of people ask me how many pumps it takes to kill a squirrel. I mean, I use 10. What I'd say is when you're killing a squirrel or anything, you want to use the most velocity the gun can hold, because you don't want to wound it and then have to shoot again. You want a quick, clean kill. And that's why you need to learn how to shoot so you can get a quick, clean kill. So, pneumatic pump guns, the Airmaster 77 and the Crosman American Classic pump pistol, 10 pumps each. You want to pump them up 10 times, and then that should be good. The Phantom's a break barrel, so you break the barrel. The Crosman pellet gun is a CO2, so if you have a CO2 gun, you know, like, you should know that when it's starting to get low, how it sounds. If your gun's starting to get low on CO2, you want to replace it so it'll have enough velocity to puncture the squirrel or whatever you're shooting at, and the pellets will decrease in velocity and drop with CO2 guns as it's decreasing in CO2. But so this is how to squirrel hunt. You need to take time. Like, you can't just buy a gun with no prior shooting experience and just hop straight into it. You need to take time and be able to make shots. Like, you need to be able to be accurate, because you don't want to miss that squirrels. You don't want to have them get away. You want to be sure of your shot. And always use the maximum velocity on your gun. So with pneumatic guns, most multi-pump guns are 10 pumps. You want to pump them 10 times to get the full velocity out of them. Break barrel guns, you just break the barrel, then load it. And then the pistol, CO2 guns, you want to keep the CO2, don't waste a lot of shots before you go hunting, because you want to have the CO2 as full as it can be. And then you can use BBs. I used BBs in that gun and in my Powerline 880 before it broke, because it was a lot quicker to load than pellets. And with the BB gun, I'd take a shot, the squirrel hit it, and then it wouldn't fall out of the tree straight away, because they aren't as powerful as the Crosman Phantom. So I'd have to reload really fast, and I could reload really fast with the Powerline 880 and squeeze off 2-3 shots. So I used BBs on that. You can use pellets, but if the gun's only made for pellets like this, the pistol, my Crosman Pump Master pistol, my Crosman pellet gun, which is 22 caliber, and the Crosman Phantom, you're going to want to get the hollow point pellets. Are nice. I like them. They're accurate. But on a straight up damage test, I think I had 8 bullseyes with that, and then 4 bullseyes with that out of this was out of 10 shots. No, this was out of 10 shots. That was out of 5 shots. And this one almost didn't have as much damage on the back of the cardboard as this one did. And this had 4 shots. Because this one, it literally ripped it apart. I shot a bird with this gun, with the Crosman Destroyer. I shot the bird in the head. And let's just say the bird had no more head when I found him. Then the Crosman, the B-Magnum Crow Magnum pellets are the best for hunting crows, and the Predator Polymags. These are both made for hunting, and so are these. And so if it's on a pellet gun only, you want to get good pellets. Then you want these binoculars. Binoculars, just find them. And then, yeah, so this is basically introduction to squirrel hunting. Sunflower seed if you're allowed to, and if you can't get a squirrel into range, use sunflower seeds, because that'll work. Alright, but that's a intro to squirrel hunting. Alright.